Hey guys, Brittany Diamond here, and you are watching World's Strongest Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. First up, we join John Alimo working on Atlas stones with a weight of 127 kilos or 280 pounds. Next up, it's Joe Oliver with his new personal best, the weight 200 kilos or 441 pounds, and after a bit of a fight, he gets it up onto that platform. Now next up we join Hafthor Bjornsson. He's preparing for a powerlifting meet. The weight on the bar, 180 kilos or 396 pounds. Following on from him, we join Max Kleinwachter. He's an awesome bench presser. The weight, 215 kilos or 474 pounds for 2 reps. Next up we're in America, and here is John Hack. The weight on his bar, 227.5 kilos or 501 pounds. Here's a clip from Vasa Samatawa. It's 230 kilos or 507 pounds for 2 reps. And rounding out the bench press section today, it's Chris Kraft, normally squatting, but today it's 240 kilos or 530 pounds with a pause. We now move into some overhead pressing, and first up it's Inez Carrasquillo. She's getting ready for the official Strongman Games. The weight on that dumbbell, 72.5 kilos or 160 pounds, and that was easy. Next up it's under 80 kilo French strongman Ben Donin. The weight of his dumbbell, 103 kilos or 227 pounds. That's actually 3 kilos over the current under 80 kilo world record. Here's a clip from powerlifter turned strongman Luke Nall. He says, some axle clean and press today, 172 kilos or 380 pounds. Next up it's Calvin Vaughan, also working on overhead, this time on the log. The weight 147 kilos or 325 pounds. Next up we join Colton Sloan. He's also log pressing today. The weight of his, 154 kilos or 340 pounds, and that was a really strong press. Next up it's Mitchell Hooper. He's showing off today. Here is a Viper press, one motion with 160 kilos or 352 pounds. Now this clip is really impressive. The athlete is Tom Place. It's his top set. The weight, 162.5 kilos or 358 pounds for 3 reps. Next up we join Jack Osborne. He's also really strong in the log. The weight of his, 170 kilos or 374 pounds, also for 3 reps. Next up we move into another lift. This time it's the squat. The athlete is Peter Svedberg. The weight of that, 300 kilos or 661 pounds. Now next up and also squatting, it's powerlifter Bob Matthews. The weight on his bar, 310 kilos or 683 pounds for 2 reps. Next up we join Tyler Helm. He says, Sunday squats with the bro, 345 kilos for a double, and also making them look pretty comfortable. Here's a clip from powerlifter Yuri Belkin. The weight even heavier, 360 kilos or 793 pounds for 2 reps, taking his time but getting some really good depth. Next up it's powerlifter Philip Herndon in competition, breaking the 241 pound all-time world record. The weight on the bar, 394 kilos or 870 pounds. That was awesome. Next up I've got a moving event, and it comes from Dan Ashcroft, also known as Flash. He's really quick on that super yoke, 320 kilos or 705 pounds, and he rounds out the first half of today's video.
2, 1, go.
Now we're into the second part of today's video, and we kick off with the deadlift section. First up, it's powerlifter having a go at strongman Hunter Henderson, 233 kilos or 515 pounds on the axle. Next up, it's Julia Mills, also working on that axle. The weight, 272.5 kilos or 600 pounds, and it looked easy. Here's a clip from Dylan Hellregal. He says, "My first set of deadlifts in 8 weeks, and honestly, they didn't feel awful." Next up, we join Tim, one half of the world's strongest twins. The weight on the bar, 315 kilos or 694 pounds. Next up, it's under 80 kilo deadlifter Tom Mannion, 320 kilos or 705 pounds for 2 reps. He's also looking good today. Next up, we join Alan Richardson. He says 725 pounds for 2 reps on deadlift day. Was supposed to work up to a double at 90%, but decided to push myself a bit and actually hit 95%. Next up, we join Sahid Aregbi. Check this out. That's a really smooth 335 kilos or 738.5 pounds. He's back again, it's Hafthor Bjornsson, 340 kilos or 750 pounds. He's definitely going to do really well when he hits the platform. Here's a clip from Nicholas Dupree's, working on his deadlifts from a deficit, 340 kilos or 750 pounds. Next up, it's under 80 kilo strongman Richard Molnar, also deadlifting. That's 350 kilos or 771 pounds. Awesome lifting. Next up, it's IFBB Pro bodybuilder Joe Mackey, showing us all how it's done. The weight, 381 kilos or 840 pounds for 2 reps. Following on from him, we're out in Ireland and we join another really great deadlifter. It's Pete Bremner. The weight on the bar, 410 kilos or 904 pounds from a height of 13 inches. And also pulling that weight, this time from the floor, it's powerlifter Ken Cooper, awesome lifting, 410 kilos or 904 pounds. Next up, I've got some competition news, and it comes from Sweden's Strongest Man 2022. First place was Andreas Stolberg. Hopefully that earns him an invitation to next year's World's Strongest Man. Second place was Johnny Hansen, and in third place, it was Joachim Kvik. Next up, we've got another competition. This time, it was the Strongman Champions League World Title 2022. The winner of this, Ivar Smokstelis. He's on a roll right now. Second place was Irvin Toots of Estonia, and in third place, Kane Francis. Congratulations to all of them. Now, seeing us out today, it's a really great deadlifter. It's Ivan Makarov, pulling 380 kilos or 838 pounds for 7 reps, hoping to see him back in 2023 at a Giants live show or even World's Strongest Man. I do feel he could have an invitation. We're up to 30 athletes again, and who knows, he might get the call. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you again as always on the next one.